Hey everybody, Dave here, and I came to the office real quick this morning to send you this video message to quickly discuss where we're at in our class PE 108. It is July 25th, I think it's a Tuesday, and just a heads up, I'm going to be leaving town from Wednesday to Wednesday. I'm leaving town tomorrow and I get back next Wednesday, but I'm going to try and make everything as seamless as possible. I do believe everything is caught up in grading. I don't actually grade the discussions until the reply posts have concluded, which I believe is Friday or Saturday. So I'm going to get on the grading from my hotel in Canada, where we will be for 1 week, starting tomorrow. So I'll be leaving, and then I'll return next Wednesday, only to leave the next day for Bend for 4 days. So I'm going to be on the road a lot, but I'm going to do my best to keep the correspondence high and make sure that if you have any questions at all, you can always shoot me a message through Canvas. That's probably going to be the best way to communicate with me is through Canvas, because our email server has changed at Clark College. And so I honestly don't know how to use that yet. It's a brand new server, and I just don't have the time to learn all the intricacies of that. I will do my best to try to log on, but no promises. If you're sending me an email through my regular email, dcaldwell@clark.edu, I probably won't reply, but I'll do my best to reply to any messages that sit through Canvas, because I think they have internet up there, so I should be able to connect with you through Canvas. If you look at my hair, it's an absolute mess, but if I look up high enough, it looks good. This morning I ran with about 20 kids, and we went to a water feature on Clark's main campus, and got some. It just felt great to just walk under that. It felt so good to just get soaked with cold water after a long run. In any case, so that's why I'm wearing all gym clothes today. It's perfect. What a day. In any case, everything in our class has been updated and graded. I do believe that we are now finally rolling, and we're exercising now, and we're completing those logs. In the spirit of the logs, I don't actually need to know everything you're doing. If you want to tell me you did some upper body work, that's great. Cardio work, that's fine. You can even tell me what you did. But I don't need all the details of your exercise program. What I do like to read is how things are going. So subjectively tell me how you felt during that exercise bout. And perhaps the logs could be constructed a little bit better. And unfortunately, we just have limited space in those logs. And I really want to keep the sleep portion of that log and the sedentary time of that log, because I think those are real valuable. But what I would also like to see equally as valuable is the activity comments. So tell me how things are going. Like if the workout was great, why was it great? If the workout sucked, tell me why it sucked. What were the challenges, roadblocks? What were the successes that you had, and what led to those successes? Tell me that kind of information rather than telling me everything that you did, because I already have your fitness plans, and if I want to look and see what you're doing, I can do that. But do tell me the time. Tell me your heart rate or your RPE. Your sedentary time, your exercise time, your sleep time. Tell me all that information, but also tell me how your exercises are going for you. And I made a note of that in much of the feedback that I provided for the class, and it started getting very repetitious on my part. I think that's pretty straightforward. If you're still watching this video, then it should make sense to do that on your next activity logs, or at least here moving forward as we continue to progress through the quarter. This week's discussion is for you to find an exercise video. And honestly, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot through watching YouTube videos, especially when it comes to stability balls. That was a field, stability balls was a field that I really felt challenged with when I started really teaching stability balls, because I spent most of my time either running or in the gym doing weight training. I was really big into resistance training back in my early 20s and in my late teens. And so I spent a lot of time, doing 3 sets of 10 with barbells and dumbbells. I didn't have much experience with kettlebells and stability balls. And so even to this day, I'm always looking for YouTube clips to teach me something new, maybe just to remind me of exercises that I can do that include a stability ball and or a kettlebell, just to continue to change things up. And one key part of learning through YouTube clips or any kind of video is, yes, it is important to listen to the speaker, but they're not always right. So please pay attention to, I'll say, the kinetics or I'll say the form of what that trainer is teaching or what that person is going through. And if you have any questions about that, just send me the clip directly if you're uncertain about whether their technique is correct. Because technique can lead to injury if it's incorrect. And you know, when you're exercising and you're motivated, the last thing you want is an injury to just kind of decrease that desire that you have for physical improvement. So yes, these videos are great, but do know that you have to use common sense and your brain to just really analyze their form and kind of come to the conclusion on whether or not it's a safe, effective exercise for you. I'm certain if you are inspired to look for specific modalities or YouTube clips for different forms of exercise, then you're finding something that you like. But as you're watching other things that might challenge you and you're uncertain about those, that's when you may ask a question. And that's what I'm here for, is to answer those questions. I am your personal trainer for the quarter. So if you have any questions, I'm kind of a personal trainer for the quarter. So if you have any questions about that stuff, don't hesitate to send me those video clips. And I'm going to do my best from here on out to reply within a day. I have another class, it's a Health 101, where I had students submit for the 2 weeks in a row, submit emails as correspondence or part of their discussion in the discussion forums. And so for a few of you, some of the emails in our class got buried within my Health 101 emails. And so I've already graded all of those and sent those into a different file. And so my email, I do believe in Canvas, is clear. And so I'm hoping I can be much more structured and organized moving forward. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to shoot me a message. You guys have a wonderful week ahead. I'm in Canada. Peace out. Later.